Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all well. This is another timeless pick a pile reading, and I hope this reading is reaching you at the right time and that it brings you messages that are going to be helpful to you at this point in your journey. At this point, those of you who are interested can pause the video and do the love pause with me. This is where we intentionally send out some loving energy out into the universe. You can send the love with the intention that it reaches someone specific that you know is needing some love right now. You can send the love out without anyone specific in mind, just with the intention that it reaches someone who needs it. You can make a self-loving affirmation if you think you're needing it right now. You can also just choose to say the 4 sentences that comprise the Ho'oponopono prayer. They are, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. The purpose of the love pause is to create some positive ripples out there in the world. We're all connected through spirit, so I strongly believe that loving energy sent out in any direction is a good thing for all of us. The love pause is optional, so only pause the video if you're doing it. Otherwise, just keep watching because the pile selection slide is next. I'll see you there. And here are the 3 piles that you can choose from. Take your time looking at the piles and choose the pile or piles that you feel guided to. If you are guided to more than one pile, there may be messages for you in each pile that you're drawn to. These are general readings, so it's important to know that the messages in the pile or piles you choose might not fully resonate for you, but it's always my intention that if you're guided to a pile, you will find something there that is useful to you. That might be an insight, a piece of wisdom, or the opportunity to see something from a new perspective. I will go through the readings in order so you can watch the whole video, or if you just want to watch a reading for a particular pile, you can jump straight to it. There will be timestamps for each reading in the description box. The decks that I've used in this video will be listed on a slide at the end of the video. And that's it. I'll see you at your reading. Hi Pile 1, this is your reading. Your tarot card is the Ace of Wands, which is about being struck by inspiration. This is something that captures your imagination and might bring about a passionate new start in your life. This card has the keyword energy, and that's making me think of how it's not hard to be motivated when you're doing something that you absolutely love doing. It ends up being something that's always on your mind, even when you're supposed to be doing other things. In fact, it's hard to focus on the other things because your mind is always on this thing that you love. And with the word energy here, I'm thinking that this is something you're happy to pour your energy into. And maybe it doesn't even feel like it's something that's taking energy from you. The truth is that it's not unusual to find that when you're doing something you love, it actually feels like it has an energizing effect on you, rather than the opposite. When I first saw this oracle card, I was thinking it might be an interesting one to decipher, but actually it makes a lot of sense with what we've said with this Ace of Wands card. So the message on this oracle card is a little bit like the chicken and egg debate. This person is saying bliss is a great energy to create from. And then they're saying, no, bliss is a great energy to create for. And then they change their mind again and they go back to their original statement. Bliss is a great energy to create from. So it sounds like their creative outlet is something that's bringing them bliss. And then that bliss seems to be making them feel more creative. That sounds like a positively blissful situation, doesn't it? I'm just getting that sense of infinite flow, which makes me think of the infinity symbol. Anyway, this card fits perfectly with the energizing effect that I was getting in relation to that Ace of Wands card. So it's actually the last card here that's interesting then. It's a heart chakra card titled Forgiveness, and it has the message, you'll find freedom in forgiveness. The second oracle card also has a heart on it, so the heart chakra is showing up as important here. Now, it's hard to know what exactly this relates to, but I'm feeling like this Ace of Wands experience has what it takes to help this person heal from anything that went on in the past. And if they can release any negativity they're carrying in relation to the past, it will actually free them up to be even more blissfully creative. So I'm getting the sense that this person has been treated badly in the past by other people. Maybe they were hurt, bullied, betrayed, or abused. And I guess it's been a hard thing for them to let go of. But what I'm feeling is that this new passion showing up is about Spirit offering this person something that is so powerfully life-affirming that it can make up for everything that has happened in the past. And Spirit is saying, let all of that old stuff go and enjoy everything that is coming from this new passion and everything that will come from it in the future. And to be honest, I'm not even sure it will be all that difficult to let go of the old stuff because this reading is talking about bliss, and I was getting that sense of infinite flow. So the more this person keeps engaging with this new passion, the happier they will be. And I personally think it's hard to be really, really happy and hold on to negative energy at the same time. I feel it will be like this person throws themselves into this new passion and then a few months later they will realize they haven't even thought about the old situation in a while. Or perhaps they'll run into someone from the past and the encounter will reveal to them that they have got over what that person did. Because seeing that person would have upset them a lot in the past and it just doesn't anymore. So what I'm getting from this reading is that all this person really needs to do is to let themselves get carried away with the new passion and the old stuff will just fade out. And that's exactly what Spirit wants happening. Spirit wants this person to be absolutely in love with whatever they're creating and to let that energy carry them away into the future. And that's it for this reading. I'll be moving on to the next reading, Pile 2's reading, but if you're leaving the video here and you liked this reading or found it useful, please give the video a like or leave a comment. Thank you. Hi Pile 2, this is your reading. Your tarot card is the Emperor, and I love this image of this white wolf howling. I think wolves howl to alert other wolves to their presence or to communicate a message to other wolves. The Emperor card is Aries energy, and it is a card of leadership. And with this wolf image, I'm thinking the leader of the pack. The Oracle card here is titled Rise, and the little drawing on the card is making me think of both wings and flames. Now the colours on this card aren't fiery, but I'm still getting that phoenix kind of energy from that message and imagery. So that would make this about a rebirth. So perhaps this is someone who feels like they have been reborn. With that wolf on the Emperor card, I feel like this wolf is announcing that he has arrived and he's calling out to let other wolves know that it's time for them to rise and to join him. The Emperor is divine masculine energy. And in a world where we talk so much about toxic masculinity and how harmful and dangerous that is, I think it's important to say that I see divine masculine energy as something very different. To me, divine masculine energy is more like the energy of a good father. Strong, courageous, protective, hardworking, responsible, balanced, focused, disciplined, honest, but also supportive, encouraging, passionate, and playful. The Emperor is a leader, but he is the kind of leader that people are willing to follow. And that's because he embodies the traits of the four kings in tarot. People know they can go to him for advice, guidance, and support. And they know he's the kind of person who will step forward and take charge if things are going wrong. Obviously, we do all carry divine masculine energy, so this reading isn't necessarily about a man, but I'm wondering if it's saying that it's time for the divine masculine archetype to rise up in our society. It's time for the world to have leaders who are carrying strong divine masculine energies. This white wolf howling is the call to the others, telling them it's their time to step forward and take charge. With those phoenix energies we had, maybe this is about an inner transformation that has happened in some people as well. Perhaps they have become a lot more conscious and they can see that the way they were operating in the past was more toxic than divine. And if that's the case, that kind of evolution is also really wonderful. The chakra card that showed up here is a chakra balance card with the keyword balance. So it's about all chakras being in balance. And that does fit perfectly with the idea of the divine masculine because it is a balanced energy. It's about strength, confidence, courage, compassion, and clarity. And that's what differentiates it from toxic masculinity, where those qualities are not in balance. The message on the card is embrace the balance between earth and spirit. And that's the difference, isn't it? The divine masculine is in touch with his spiritual side. He's not going through life only thinking about what he can get from the world and how he can dominate others and win, and getting all his needs and wants catered to by any means, even if other people suffer in the process. The divine masculine actually understands that with power comes responsibility. He understands that if he uses his power responsibly, he can make the world a better place. In the home, he can be the one his partner and children rely on for guidance and protection, and he knows this will allow them to function at their best and become the best versions of themselves. In the workplace, he can set an example for others by being the one who works hard and operates with integrity, and by showing others that he can create high-quality outcomes by being this kind of person. In society, he can be the man that others look up to and respect because of who he is and how he has lived his life. As I said before, this is an energy, so even though it sounds like I'm talking about a man, this can be an energy that we all demonstrate in our lives and in the way we interact with others and the world. So I guess this rise up message is for all of us. We all have this energy inside us, and it's time for us to show it. It's interesting to see the 3 crystals that are mentioned on this card are hematite relating to the root chakra, clear quartz relating to the crown chakra, and rose quartz relating to the heart chakra. This combination is very much about being grounded and being enlightened with the root and crown chakras. And then we've got the heart chakra, which is the one that is right in the middle, in between the higher chakras and the lower chakras. To me, that is highlighting how important the heart chakra is, because in order to act in a balanced way, we need to have that element of compassion coming through in our actions as well. And that's it for this reading. I'll be moving on to the pile 3 reading next. But if you're leaving the video here and you liked this reading or found it useful, please give the video a like or leave a comment. Thank you. Hi pile 3, these are the cards for your message. It's actually 4:44 on the clock as I start channeling for your cards, so that's very auspicious. So 444 is a number that relates to angelic presence and protection. And I can see how it fits in with your reading, because your tarot card is the 6 of Swords, which is a card of transition. And it's said to be about someone being guided away from a turbulent situation and towards something better. If you are resonating with that storyline, not only is Spirit guiding you away from trouble, it looks like you have your angels watching over you through this period too. So that's really amazing. The first oracle card here is Inflow with Money. I have to admit that I first read this card as inflow with money, and it was a little bit later that I realized that in and flow are actually separated by a space. The fact that I first read it as an inflow makes me think that there is money coming in for you. That's always nice, so I hope that lands really soon. The true message of the card, in flow with money, is about being in flow with abundance. So this is about how a lot of people struggle to align with and attract abundance, and that's because of some mindset issues we can have in relation to wealth and money. Sometimes we can see money as a bad thing because it seems to corrupt people, and that's because we've seen rich people do terrible things. We might also see money as something that makes us less safe because we might get targeted by scammers, con artists, thieves, users, false friends, and so on. Well, in both those examples, we're saying money is bad when it's actually people choosing to behave badly because they have money or because they want money. And unfortunately, if you're holding a grudge against money, it's hard to attract it in. So I guess the message here is don't see money as the problem when it's people who are the problem. Now, another example of a mindset issue is the one I've been guilty of most of my life, which was where I would tell myself that I wasn't someone who was lucky enough to just get money. I would tell myself things like the only way I will ever get money is by earning it or by making good investments. And who knows, maybe if I hadn't been saying things like that, I might have won the lotto by now, or married someone really wealthy, or inherited millions from some wealthy relative. I'm joking, but only a little bit. I mean, I've effectively been telling the universe that I only want money for doing something. So if I had my time again, knowing what I know now about how the universe works, I would have spent my life saying, I'm a good person and I deserve good things and I deserve to attract abundance. So I am trying this out now and I feel like my luck is improving somewhat. I can't call myself a master manifester yet, but I've noticed little things like if I think about buying something that I need or want, when I go to purchase the thing, whether that's online or in store, it's often on sale, so I'm getting this unexpected discount. And that's happening a lot, actually. And I've also found that in recent times I've received some lovely gifts from other people. And that's been something that's probably changed since I've been working on my mindset. So I'm seeing these as positive signs. So I guess if you're also guilty of having an unhealthy abundance mindset, try that affirmation that I just suggested. And of course, don't forget to thank the universe for the nice things that do happen. So I do, when I find a great discount, I do say thank you, universe. Or, if I get an unexpectedly lovely gift, I say thank you, universe, in addition to whoever gave it to me. Now, having said all that, this card might not have that message for you because I did read it as inflow with money. So it might mean that you don't have this abundance mindset issue at all and that you are in flow with money. So if that's the case, then you're well and truly in alignment with attracting abundance and it's happening for you. So you are blessed. Now, this last card is the one where I'm not seeing exactly how it fits into the spread. It's a throat chakra card and it's titled Truth. The message on this card is speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Is this about being honest about what you want and need in your life and expressing it? Of course, I think it's always better to visualize good things happening because that seems to be a very effective way to let the universe know that you're wanting those things to happen in your life. Alternatively, is this card saying listen to your heart in relation to loving and appreciating yourself and seeing yourself as worthy of good things? So I'm going to be truthful, and say that I'm not really sure what this card is saying. I might have to leave it for you to figure out. So I'm sorry to fail you in channeling the meaning of this last card. If I think of anything later, I'll pop it into the comment section. If you can see how the last card relates to the other cards in this spread, then do leave a message for me in the comment section too. I'm not going to feel too bad about this though, because I think this is actually a really positive reading. You had the fact that you're moving out of something bad into something better. You had the fact that angels are looking out for you. And you had the fact that you have money coming in. So that's a pretty good reading. And even if we can't figure out how the last card relates, I guess we can take the advice on the card and start speaking truthfully from the heart. So maybe that message is here because doing this will help you attract more luck with your transition and with the inflow of money. Maybe you need to let people know that you're leaving a bad situation. I don't know what that might be, but it might be something like you're leaving a bad relationship or a job where you weren't being treated fairly. And I guess people will be more inclined to help you if they can see that you need help with something. So with those situations or scenarios I mentioned, you might have a relative then offer you a place to stay if you're leaving your relationship, or if you're leaving a job, someone else might come in and offer you a job. And those kind gestures from others will mean that you can have a smoother transition. And maybe those offers will mean that you end up with more money in your pocket. Now, I definitely didn't channel any of that. That was just my mind trying to make sense of that last card. So I think I will just end the reading here because it's definitely not a good thing when my mind tries to jump in to help me save face. So yeah, we'll stop there. Hopefully you can make sense of the card. But yeah, this is the last reading for this video. If you're leaving the video here and you enjoyed the reading or found it helpful, please give the video a like or leave a comment before you go. Thank you. And here we are at the end of the video. As promised, these are the decks I used for this video, for those people who are interested. The tarot deck is the Field Tarot, and the two oracle decks that were in each path's reading are the Sacred Creators Oracle and the Chakra Love, which is a mini card deck. And finally, I would like to thank everyone for supporting my work. If you watched this video and enjoyed it or found it helpful, please show your support by hitting the like button or by making a comment. You can share this video if you think it might be interesting to others. If you would like to see more of my work, you can subscribe to the channel and you can click the notifications button if you would like to be notified of future uploads. And you can also check out the videos that are already uploaded to the channel if you're interested in doing that. If you would like to support me on Facebook, there is a little thumbnail image here of what my Facebook blog page looks like. And yeah, finally, thank you to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. It means a lot to me to have your support. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you all again in another video.